What's going on, everyone? Justin here with Trading Cards More, back with another video. So today I got in the mail LeBron James collection of cards that I purchased last week, actually. And it just showed up today, and I did spend quite a bit on these cards. I'm going to tell you why, show you the cards, talk about them a little bit, why I invested in these, and yeah. So sit back, grab a drink, and feel free to ask any questions if you have any. So. The reason I bought these is I've been buying a lot of LeBron James cards. A lot of times I pretty much buy them up individually, but this was a seller that had a whole collection. I do buy collections a little bit more than I do just individual cards. So I figured I could get kind of a package deal on these. I did pay up for them, and I'm going to tell you why. But we're going to go over the cards. Kind of the main one here is the Topps card. This is like one of his most famous rookie cards right here. Tilt the camera a little bit. Not only is it his Topps card, but it does have the first edition stamp on it, which does make it worth a lot more money. This in a PSA 10 sells for over $5,000, and I think a 9 was $1,700, somewhere in there. Don't quote me on that, but yeah. So we'll start with this one, I guess. Pretty iconic card. There's quite a few of these on eBay. Like I said, not just the the base one, but also the first edition stamp. So that's what you're looking for right there. That silver first edition stamp on the card. They do have reprints of these cards, obviously, but I mean, if you're worried about buying a fake, then purchase a $2 reprint and check it out. But it's got him on the back there. Pretty famous. Card 221 in the top set, and everything about this card looks pretty good. Not perfect. I mean, it is top to bottom off centered, so I'm not expecting a 10 out of this. I would be pretty happy with a 9. So I will be submitting these a little bit faster. They do have with PSA, you pay $20 a card, you can value the card up to $500, and I'm not sure what the turnaround time is right now. It's probably still like at least probably 3 weeks or 4 weeks or something, but I'll be able to get these cards back a little faster, and that's really nice. So yeah, the first card, the first edition one. Also, he had a Topps rookie card. I believe this was out of like a set, so it has a completely different image on it. Also, the foiling on it is gold instead of the silver foiling. See draft pick number 1, 2003, LeBron James. And then on the back of the card, completely different image on it, and still card 221, but different image and all that stuff. This one was a little bit soft on the corners, so I decided that I wasn't going to grade this one, because I don't think it's going to even come back an 8. And it is pretty top to bottom off centered. See that top border, the bottom one's a little bit. So kind of had a feeling that at least one of these I wouldn't be grading, but I'll just sell this off and recoup some of my money on the collection. Not a big deal. You can still purchase these for around, I don't know, 200 to 300, probably more like $300 for a good copy. Graded, those go for a pretty good amount of money. And then the next card we have is a MVP. I bought probably 2 or 3 of these already. I already got one at PSA. This one's a little bit left to right. The right border is bigger than the left, so that's probably going to knock it down to a 9. Other than that, it looks really good. I don't know the exact price on these for a 9. Probably like $300 if I had to guess. And I usually buy them ungraded for around 125 to 150. The price has just been moving up on all these cards, so kind of got to get them now while you can. Nice card, not one of the more high-end products. It's Upper Deck MVP, but it's a pretty cool card, I think. And the price just continues to go up on it. So, all right, next we have the Bowman cards, or sorry, the Bowman cards. We have the base Bowman card here. I already have one of these at PSA. It's probably going to get a 10, if I had to guess. It's got good centering. You can see the left to right, top to bottom is really nice. And I think it had maybe a few small blemishes, so I'm expecting a 9 out of this one. Like, you see a little white corner there, tad bit. It does have like the paper stock on the back, but it looked pretty solid. I can't remember if it had a little blunder on here somewhere. Um, Actually, that was the gold one. But yeah, hoping for a 9 on this one. Like I said, I already have one at PSA. It's probably going to get a 10. So in that case, I would probably just sell this one off for whatever the going rate is, and it just continues to go up in price. So I'm not too worried about that one. Next card, probably the second most epic card I got out of this collection. We got Chad in here. What's going on? If I sent you off to PSA, you get a 10. You're funny. This is his Bowman Chrome. This card's really gone up. PSA 10 of this one, I think, is selling for over $3,000 right now. So it's just really, really gone up quick. It is left to right off center. You can see the border right here, border right here. It's a little bit off. The top to bottom looks pretty good on it. Doesn't look absolutely perfect or anything, but I am hoping to get a 9 out of this one. And I think the 9s are even selling for right around $1,700. So between this card and the first edition card, it should pay for the whole entire lot. So I'm pretty happy about that. But same card as the Bowman one, except for it says Bowman Chrome, and it's a Chrome card. I've already wiped these down clean and everything like that, and they're all ready to go. So very, very nice. That's probably my favorite one besides the first edition. And then the last card here, we have the Bowman rookie card, the gold. Another one they're infamous of making reprints of this and stuff like that. But it's a thicker cardstock than just the regular one, which I was not aware of. But you got the gold foiling on the left and right, and then the stamp, and then the border is a different color, obviously. This one's a little bit left to right that way, so that's probably 9 centering or whatnot. It did have a small little scuff right here, and a tiny little scratch on the hollow. But generally speaking, these are very, very tough to grade. Reason being, the chipping on the back of these is always really, really bad. So whenever they cut the card starts to chip away at the top and all the edges and everything. You see like the white spots. You can even see where it's starting to chip, like it didn't chip away at all, but you can see it wanted to chip away. And I've seen a lot of these that are really, really rough. And this one I thought, at least for the images that I could see, that it definitely has a shot at a PSA 8 based on this. It's pretty good looking compared to, a lot of them, like I said, like even there in the corner where it looks like it's gonna chip away, but it didn't. I'm pretty happy about this one. I'm hoping for an 8 on this one. 9s and 10s on this card are very, very tough to get, and even the 8s are selling for over $1,000. So pretty stoked to get this one. Had it not had that little scratch there and then a little scuff there and a little bit better centering, I'd be a lot more confident that it would get an 8. But if it comes back a 7, not the end of the world. But yeah, so that is it for the cards. I just wanted to kind of go over these, tell you my opinion on them and why I bought them. I've been buying more LeBron James rookie cards. I think he's a pretty sure bet right now with all statistics, and I think he's got another 5 years in the NBA if I had to guess, if everything goes well. I think he wants to play until his son makes it to the NBA. That's just my theory. But he's already way up in the stats. He's won championships. Hopefully he gets one with the Lakers here. And he's a good person. I think he's going to do a lot of great things after basketball. And it's just, these cards are just going to continue to go up in price. I mean, they've gone up just this year alone. They've gone up just so substantially. But so many cards, on the market for basketball, Pokemon and everything has been going up a lot. So I'm pretty much buying these for the long haul. Like I said, I already have one of these at PSA. I have one of these at PSA. So those two will probably be sold off. This one I'm going to sell it off. And that should help, pay for these other 3 that are going to be going into my collection. So yeah, let me know what you thought about the video. Sorry we're not opening anything. I did get a box in the mail, but I want to kind of save that. We might actually open that tonight. I think that would be cool. Otherwise I was just going to open it tomorrow and do like a multi-box opening or whatever like we normally do. But yeah, LeBron James rookie cards. These will be, like I said, be going to PSA through their a little bit more expensive route, but you do get the cards back a lot quicker. I'll have to look into that, see what their turnaround time is. But I have a couple more cards on the way and a couple more cards that I've bought that are a little bit more high dollar that are going to be going with these cards here. So yeah, Thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys learned something. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.